people will tune. Let me just say this: as far as even the locals, people coming from church, they will watch before they ever step foot. A lot of people will check us out, watch stuff. Countless people have told me, "Oh, I've been watching you online before I even came in here." I've lost count how many people have told me that. And so it starts with you guys. What you're putting out, the quality, the excellence, right, behind the camera, where the sound, right, all of these things play a factor. If we're late to put, the sound through, they're watching for 2 minutes on a muted screen. Next, and you know what I mean? Like, that may have been the one opportunity to grab them. If we're shaking the camera, stuff like that can hinder us. And listen, technology has issues. I understand that. And I'm not asking for perfection. I'm just asking for excellence, doing the best you can do. Mm-hmm. And I understand a lot of this is new to all of us. The cameras, the switches, this and that. And so we're learning, and we're going to continue to learn. But my challenge to you would be this. There's so many different things on YouTube that you can watch to as far as like how to operate a camera, how to follow someone, right? How to be a direct sound, different things that you can watch, listen to. And one of the things I want to do is, especially for sound, I want to bring someone in to help us, right? To help us with the board. And you got a pretty good grasp, but I'd like to have someone come in and even cross-train some of you. Right. Some trainings and stuff like that. I don't know what that looks like for the camera, but come in here, on Monday, on Wednesday, learn your camera, learn what these things do, understand what, how to zoom, the different buttons. These things are going to make you better, and you're going to be more comfortable. The more comfortable you are with your equipment that you're using, the better it's going to be, right? And it's going to take time. I understand that, but I can't stress this enough. Where we're headed, we need this to be excellent. We need this to be top-notch. I know in my heart that we're going to have a top-notch media ministry. I mean top-notch, where others are going to come in here and learn from us. Other churches, even secular, are going to come and see, wow, the production, the quality, the things that you guys are putting out on television. We came across it, and we want to come and check out what you're doing and how you're doing it and your processes and all those things. I know that that's where we're headed. I know without a shadow of a doubt, the Lord showed me that. That's something that's going to be one of the things that we're known for. We're known for, like when you think of Hillsong, what do you think? Their worship. Like Elevation, you think of their worship. One of the things, when people think of Life in Christ, they're going to think production. They're going to think the television show. Wow, man, that live stream is incredible. And just like I was saved because of a preacher on television, that's part of our DNA and our destiny. Like, we're going to put out stuff that's going to get people saved, delivered, healed. And the Bible says man looks on the outward appearance. So a sinner, or somebody, kind of look, well, that's good quality. Like, and they might not even be thinking, but they'll stay on it because they see it's not junky. They see it's not crappy. I'm telling you, if somebody's tuned on television and things all over the place, church is so crappy. That's how people think. That's how people think. Man looks on the outward appearance. Man is going to judge based upon what they see. Until you get them to start making decisions out of your spirit. But you got to get them there. And so on the onset, that's why we preach so hard for our health team. We preach excellence. We preach love. We preach, being excited. So when people come through, the person at the front door is excited. The person right here is excited. When they hit the sanctuary, they're excited because man looks on the outward appearance. They need that. People need that. Forget about the preaching. If those things aren't in place, they're not going to hear that preaching. If people are rude, they're not engaging them. And so same thing with this right here. If we're going to have people getting saved on our broadcast, it's got to be excellent. If we're going to have people coming to church after they check out our broadcast, it's got to be excellent. And so, we have time, but I really want you guys to make an effort to learn your equipment, right? The camera, Google it. Watch videos, how to do this, how to do that, right? All of these things are available. And if you find like a training that you want to do, let me know. I'm open to paying for stuff. I'm open to helping you learn these things inside and out. And so, and obviously this department, you kind of need to be a certain kind of bend. You know what I mean? Like you kind of need to be decent with technology or at least want to learn about it. And so I'm trying. I really am. And we have another all-in class coming up, and I'm going to see who from that class we can get plugged into here so there's more manpower. But and I also want to have cross training. So I don't just want Laura to do the main camera. I want Laura to learn the camera, learn the other camera, and you may not do it much, but if you're not here one day, you can hop on, right? If you're not there, she can hop on, and everybody knows how to use pretty much everything. With the exception of probably sound. Sound may have a handful of people, but all the cameras, you guys should all be comfortable with every camera. Every camera. And so, I know some of them are harder than others, but really that's really what we should be striving for, cross-training everybody, right? You know Ninja, you know main camera, you know Ninja main camera, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Yeah. This way we can plug in people depending on what the needs are. I don't ever want to come in and we have an extra body, but they don't know how to use that camera, they only know how to use the main camera. No. The best time to train is Monday and Wednesday, right? I encourage you to be here for that anyway, but especially for media, if you can get here Monday and Wednesday, train on the cameras, make a mistake, it's fine. But that stuff isn't going on television, that's the time that you can practice. Sunday is game day. Sunday's not practice day, it's game day. I don't want you practicing on Sunday, your new Zoom move. Like, I need you to practice on Monday and Wednesday, right? It's not the time to be doing that. You can come in early, play around. I'm telling you, I was just on Wednesday, I think I was messing with, Tony said I was messing with the camera, like different Zoom spots you can do, and Ninja, no Sniper, you guys call it Sniper. There's a button where you can automatically focus. You don't have to, I just was messing around with it. He showed you that?
Align music too.
You know what I mean? Like I just said, let me just play around with it. And I found out these things just by going through and learning, and so that's the kind of stuff I want you guys to start to do, right? If you're on the main camera, you figure out, okay, what's this do? How fast? You can adjust the speed on the zoom, the speed on the focus. You can adjust all of these things to make it to where you may not like the same settings as you. You don't have to use the same settings. Adjust it to where you feel comfortable. Adjust it to where what works for you, right? All of these things. So anyway, it's important, guys, where we're headed. This is a big part of our ministry. This is not some little thing that we do, which is live streaming. No. This is a major part of our ministry. Especially going forward. We're on television now, incredible. I never thought that day would come. Like, it's a dream come true, literally. And it's only going to go up from here. It's only going to go to the next level. My commitment to you is, if I can help you guys with trainings, equipment too, if you need stuff, I feel like we've done a decent job of getting you the equipment that you need. So if you need this, you need that, we try to put it in the budget, we try to make it work. You need a cable, you need whatever it is to try to make your job easier. I want to help you with that. So be thinking of stuff like that. Like, hey, this would help us. And if we can't do it, I'll let you know. We'll put it on the list, and we'll believe God, right? And we'll believe God. So that's my 2 cents. But I want you to see your job as important, because it is. It is one of the most important. Your job is one of the most important jobs in this building right now, and going forward. What you're doing, man. Forget about live streaming, but I was talking to my friend who's the founder of the Pioneer Network. I forget. I'm going to get you the number. How many millions of homes this has a potential of going into? Millions. The show on Pioneer Network, the potential reach that it has, it's in the millions. Right, that program can go into. So that's pretty incredible. From right here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, the show has the potential to go into millions of homes, and that's only going to grow as we get better. And some of these other stations we're only going to get on because if it's absolute excellence. I mean, really. The producer. Let me just say this: the producer. I'm going to get into the weeds here a little bit, but the producer is so important. Like, when I worked for Joyce, I was on the cameras for a little bit during church. That was one of the jobs that I served in. And the producer was a guy. That he was always a producer, but we can switch it out. But he was very good at anticipating, right? So if I'm the producer, all right, main camera. Let me just say this. Starting off, we should never be zooming in the first shot, right? So we hit live. There's that screen that says welcome. the main camera should already be ready to go. The producer say, okay, man, we're getting ready to come to you. Make sure that shot's good. Yep, stay right there. We're going live. Boom, we're on you. All right, camera 2, get ready. We're gonna come to you. Man, hold that shot, hold that shot. Camera 2, we're coming to you. I want you to get this shot right here. You good? Yep, hold it. All right, 2, we're coming live right now. 2, you're live. Camera 3, we're gonna get ready to come back to you after this shot. Be ready, and then we're gonna go back to main. So make sure you're ready. Like always communicating, always talking. And main producer, your job is to make sure that you never put up a crazy shot. If somebody's things go crazy, you should have a backup, right? So if we're live on you and you're next, you shouldn't be up. You should be acting like you're live. In case her goes crazy, we can hop on you. And then if we're on you, the producer says, we're coming to you next. You should be acting like you're live too. And so, it's just this constant movement of cameras, and everybody is ready to go whether you're live or not. You should be acting like you're live whether you're live or not. Let me just say it that way. And so you'll get better at it, but you should always be in a spot where you're pretending that you're live. And so producer, who's been producer? Okay, starting to.
About a month ago.
See, I just started over. I understand. I understand all of you are pretty new to that. I totally get it. And you guys are going to make mistakes. It is what it is. Everybody here is going to make mistakes. That's okay. But learn from those mistakes, right? Some mistakes, like we had an issue. I don't think you've done that, Tony, but we've had issues in the past with sound. When we're going live, there's no reason why we should be mute for 2 minutes before we figure out that there's no sound going out. You're starting out the sound has to. That cannot happen, right? Same thing with the first shot coming into the live stream. That has to be tight. There's no reason why the first shot should ever be messed up, ever. Right, and that's a communication thing, right? That's a communicator. The producer has to be able to let the person know, hey, we're coming to you. And I would be up there 5 minutes before, like we tell our worship team. Don't come rushing in, putting your headset on. I'm like, no, you're ready to go nice and calm. 5 minutes before, you're already there, ready to go, nice and easy. You mess with your thing, you've already set it up. It's not like, oh crap, hit the 2, I'm trying to get up there. It's like whatever. I wouldn't be good like that. I don't want to live like that. I want to be calm, easy, relaxed, right? Ready to go as soon as we hit live. We go live at 10 o'clock every Sunday, right? It doesn't change, so we should be prepared, ready to go. And so there's gonna be some training. I understand that. I just wanted to just comment on the producer spot. Very important spot. Very, very, very important. I'm sure there's stuff on YouTube you can find as well. But always communicating, over-communicate. I'm telling you, over-communicate. Like the guy who was the producer at Joyce, he would say, all right, camera 3, we're coming to you. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're on you right now. All right, he would count them in, right? That would help. Right? It's not just, okay, you're live. He would count them in nice and easy. And then he would let the next one know who we're coming to you next. He would direct the shots. Hey, I want you to get a close-up of the piano guy. Hey, I want you to come around here. Hey, I want you to do that. Direct. Basically, what he's directing. He's a director. And so if you feel comfortable with that, obviously, that's what we want that position to be. So anyway, I just want to share the vision. I don't want to get too much into the weeds, but Lisette, I think she's got some stuff to show you.
So I just have here the other things that Pastor Joe already mentioned. But okay, so a couple of reminders for us. So media team, like all the help team has to be here at 8:45. You all guys know that. And we wanna so if you're serving this Sunday on main camera or Ninja or Sniper or something, we want that you set up your equipment, right? So you come at 8:45 and you take responsibility of your camera. So you turn on your camera, you adjust the focus, the shot that you want, and you also set up your headset, right? So you're gonna take care of your camera that Sunday or whatever you're serving on. The other thing that Pastor Joe already mentioned, it was that being in your position. I put there 10 minutes, but
Yeah,
I
that's
think,
cool. Yeah.
I don't know, like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, that works good. But be in your position like 10 minutes before the service start. And at the end of the service, put everything in the place that belongs, right? So you take off your headset, took off the battery, put the battery to charge, and turn off the camera, put the cap, and all of that. So, right? Okay, and this is like a reminder about the space that we have to take care of. So the headroom, I was talking with JJ today, that this is so important. This is so important. Like the headroom is like the space and the distance between the top of the subject, the head, and the frame. So if you see here, it's too right there, you know? So Pastor Sai can move a little bit, and it's just gonna be like this. So we don't want that. So this one is like a good kind of head space that we have to have in mind all the time. So the producer has to be aware of those things. Even the cameras, like you guys know that this is the space that I need to have in the shot. So if you see there's not enough space, just zoom out a little bit or move the camera a little bit more. But it's just like, just have in mind that in all the cameras, we're gonna have this kind of headspace, right? Okay, the other thing is that, like make sure that Pastor Joe or whoever is preaching is in the center of the screen. So, like you see here, it's just like, you have to move a little bit more. So it's just like always, all the time. Because how do I know that it's not on the center of the screen? When I'm doing the shorts, I use the vertical option, kinda. So I cut the shorts in this position, right? So I know that it's not always in the center because when like Pastor Joe is moving and if the camera is not moving, I'm just gonna have like a blank space in the shorts. So the shorts are the one that I put on YouTube and TikTok and all of that. So every Sunday, so that's why it's so important, the live stream, because this is not just live stream on YouTube and Facebook. I also use this content for shorts, for TikToks, and now television. That is really, really important. So always have in mind, you have to have whoever is preaching, whoever is there in the center of the screen. Okay, this is like a couple of reminders for main sniper. So like we said and we mentioned already, follow the preacher all the time, even if you're not live. Even if you're not live, like, okay, main, we are live with main, but a sniper is following the preacher. Because just like, I don't know, like we have to switch real quick. Okay, we can count with the sniper because we can switch already to the sniper because he's already following the preacher and all of that. So here's like a couple of examples that I have to show for previous live streams. So right here, we were live on main, on Ninja, like this, we were live in Ninja, and then we switched to, I think that was main camera. So what I can notice here is that main wasn't ready because you see Pastor Joe wasn't in the middle, and then it was like, oop, okay, I need to move, right? So all the time, even if you're not live, just you need to have in mind that you have to have Pastor Joe in the center and always follow him. In this one, it was one of the shots that Pastor Joe mentioned that if we are live, we cannot make adjustments with the cameras. If we are live, we just gonna need like a good shot, not moving, not doing zoom, not moving the camera or something. So if the producer sees something like that, just switch to another one, like immediately. But we're not gonna have that anymore. So we know that. So when we're gonna start the service, we already need to have like a good shot. So you know that Pastor Sarah is the one that opened always the service. So have a good shot of Pastor Sarah at the beginning and that will help us. So I always like, for me it's good like, I don't know, like have main focusing on Pastor Sarah, like a good close shot of Pastor Sarah, and maybe a sniper like a wide shot of all the worship team. Yeah, so we can have both. Okay, so like I said, the cameras has to be aware of what is happening during the service all the time and make sure to confirm who is live or not. So the producer has to let them know, okay, we are live in main, we are live on sniper or all of that. And the other thing is like make a smooth moves. So not like aggressive moves or something that is so bad on the wrestling. So just like go like smooth. If you have to adjust the tripod or something, it's really easy. I can show you how to do it and just do a smooth moves. Okay, this is one thing with Ninja. So I really like this kind of shot when Ninja comes here and the kids are coming into the room and all of that. So there's something that we have to adjust on Ninja, and it's the ISO, and that it's just like a setting. I can show you guys how to do it. It's really easy. But the ISO basically means how much, how much, how many, I don't know. How much?
Right,
How much?
right.
There's in like a space or something. So the light that we have here in the hallway is different than the light that we have in the sanctuary, right? So the light here in the hallway is too much, and we already have like an ISO, like a big ISO for the sanctuary because the light is low. I don't know if you can. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So here on the hallway, we have to put the ISO like a low level, right? To not have these kind of problems. Because the ISO is too high because of the sanctuary light. So when we come here on the hallway, it's gonna look like this. So we have to put the ISO down a little bit. Yeah?
Should we get like for that, the ISO in the sanctuary, we know it's, I don't know, whatever the number is, and that one, we know when we're in there, it's that. And out here, it's, whatever it is. So it's not it's always consistent.
Yeah, we can have that number.
Yeah, and we give them the number, we show them how to change it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It glitched today, we couldn't use the shop.
Yeah, so that was the other thing that I was gonna mention that. Okay, so now we finish here this shot in the hallway, so when we go back to the sanctuary, we have to adjust that again, right? So we're gonna have that number and we're gonna let you know what number it is, and I'll show you guys how to change that. It's really easy, so you're not gonna have problems with that. Okay, so right now we have producer JJ, Lori sometimes, and Jackie. Jackie, you do producer sometimes.
Not a lot.
Oh, and Ashley, she did that too. But producer, like Pastor Joe was mentioning, and I mentioned before too, is just like he needs to be aware of what is happening all the time. Even like in sniper, so we see that sometimes people that are too tall cross a sniper or something, and we don't wanna show that. So I don't know, but like you can be focused here on the screen, but you can also see what is happening around. I don't know.
Multitasking.
Yeah. So if you see that someone is gonna cross or something, just switch to the other. Like we want to avoid those kind of things, like the most possible. So the producer needs to let the camera who's live, who's not, who's next, and all of that. And like I say, it's your responsibility to take action if something, like if, I don't know, Ninja died or something, or just get crazy or something, just switch immediately to the other cameras. So it's really important that the job of the producer. Okay, and in the computer, we have Jackie and Laura. You do sometimes computer too, and Damien. So something that we wanna do is, so the computer has to make sure that the graphics and the verses are being projected in the front TVs. Those are the small TVs that Pastor Joe is looking at the whole time, or Pastor Sarah or something. So I don't know if Damien knows how to do that already,
Yeah.
and Laura too?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. And the other thing that I don't know if you guys noticed today, but Ninja was projecting at the end of the service when they were praying for people. I don't know if that's computer.
Yeah.
Computer is the one that has to do that.
good.
So in those cases, like when we have people in the front and all of that, always we want to have Ninja or Samurai, the mobile cameras. We want to have those shots in the TV.
Real quick, for the, what did it say there? Did it say, the graphics, yeah, so the graphics and versions. So for announcements, it helps me when I'm doing announcements, and you guys have been doing that, so yeah, it helps me when I'm reading and it says, okay, all in class, and the date's right there, I'm not looking like this, I don't have to think about dates or ages or any of that. I'll just say, okay, youth group's 13th, age, blah, blah, everything's up there as I'm doing it, I can just quickly pop up if I forget something. So it helps me a lot putting those graphics up on those televisions, so thank you, yeah, that's a big help.
Yeah. So make sure that everyone that is doing computer knows how to do those two things. I don't know.
And we've been putting them up on live stream too.
I was just about to ask what you're saying there. Is that only for the live stream when I put it up, or do you also see that?
I don't know if it's going to the live stream when I see it, I don't know, it's hard for me to, yeah, I have no, I'm talking about when I'm doing announcements, those are called stage, I think they're called stage displays, they call them
Yeah.
in pro presenter, they call them stage displays. The TVs up front, the ones that the singers use for lyrics, the graphics, that have the information about the announcements that I'm making, I want them on those. Yeah, they should go on live stream too, they should,
Yeah.
technically.
We've been doing
What you do
that,
with the
right?
presenter.
We've been doing
Yeah, we do.
announcements.
So I watched it live stream and I thought that was good to have it.
I just wasn't sure if it was the same thing or if that's like something Jackie does exclusively for you to see it specifically.
Yeah, no, I think it goes live. The other, real quick, with the camera and the sniper, you guys call it, the sniper, there's a way, and I'm trying to figure this out, but there's a way that anytime that's live, there'll be a red light on the top, and people will know not to cross because there's a red light. But we gotta figure out how to do it, and so I'm working towards that. The main camera, that camera, I think those are the only two. I don't know if the other ones will tally, but there'll be red lights on it to see which one's actually live. And so for the live stream too, I want to start also putting lyrics on the live stream, like on lower thirds. Those are things we got to figure out how to do this. We can, I just don't know how to do it just yet. So that's in the future. Good.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's basically with the computer. I don't know what it is. Oh, so the kind of shots that we want. So we can do so many kind of shots. Like with main camera, so worship right side, worship leader. Also the thing that I want to start doing is that I was mentioning that to JJ this morning. Like during the worship, if someone like Pastor Sarah is leading one song, she's the one that is singing. So make sure to do like a closer shot of her. Like there's another times when Julian is leading worship, leading a song or something. So make sure to do like a closer shot of him, and like we can do that with main or sniper. Like we'll see which one who do that better. Like I don't know, sniper like a closer shot of Julian, and main can do like a wide shot of the whole worship thing, right? So we can play with all those kind of shots. So we can do, one of the things that we want to do too is like, I don't know, it doesn't have to be like constantly, but like at least 2 kind of shots of the whole sanctuary. We can do that with the main camera, and we can do that also with the sniper. So I don't know, like at the middle of the service or something, or when the church is really full, do a shot of the whole sanctuary before the kids leave the sanctuary or something where the church is really full. And with Ninja, well, it's the same thing. Like you guys are doing a really good job with Ninja. Like the ones that are doing Ninja, so good. And yeah, it's just like people reading the Bibles, people laughing. Like you just Ninja just has to be like aware of what is happening. And if you see something really good, just make sure that you have a good shot of that and let the producer know, or you have to know that too. You have to check the cameras there. So the other thing important with Ninja is that no more than 5 seconds per person, right? So if I want to have a shot of someone reading the Bible or laughing or something, no more than 5 seconds in that person. So yeah, it's basically that. Well, like how can we do this better or improve? It's like doing cross training, and we are doing that already. I know that, like, Laura, do you feel comfortable maybe once doing Ninja?
I can try
Do you
it.
wanna try sometime?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Like right now, Ninja. Well, we have a lot of people in Ninja too. Like Alain, JJ, Lori, Ashley, Ksenia. So we're pretty good in that. And the other cameras, like all you know how to do. The other cameras, Kelly is doing really good too. So yeah, like cross train, and if you come. Hey, Paul. Also, for me, something that I wanted to mention is that guys try to make it on Mondays prayer. Like I'm not saying that to come and practice on Mondays, but come and pray with us. Like I think that all the health teams will be it will be really good for them to be here on Mondays. So if you guys can make it on Mondays, prayer, really important. And on Wednesday we can do the training, but Monday prayer. That will be like really good, like to connect with the vision of the church and all of that. So that's really important. Well, this was before. Oh well, and with the pictures. So right now, the one that I'm taking picture is Kelly. Oh, so I forget to tell you that I saw the picture that you took on Wednesday. I really like them.
Okay.
You have like a good eye with the pictures and all of that. The only thing that I have, like you have to practice is to move the screen and to adjust the focus and all of that.
I'm not used to doing that.
But you have a good eye with the pictures, so I'm gonna start scheduling you for pictures on Sunday too. Who else? Like it's just you, Sariel, and me, the ones that are taking pictures.
That's why I was thinking I would come in on Monday or Wednesday and do it before I have to do it again. You know what I mean? Like actually do it on a Sunday. Just to
Yeah, of course.
practice with it.
Yeah, if you can come this week on Monday, tomorrow, or Wednesday, you can
Yeah.
practice again with the camera.
How many pictures do you take on Sunday?
Oh, that was the other thing that I was about to mention. So there's no limit on the picture that you can take. So like for me, every Sunday I take like almost 300 pictures. Sometimes there's more, but there's no limit. You can take how many pictures you want.
The more the better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you be around that 300 mark, that's where you want to be. You know what I mean? We don't use it, delete it, no problem. But it's better than like, dang, I wish you had another shot of that.
What about, I was thinking, because like worried about getting in the shots of like the main and the other cameras.
Will I yell at you?
Do you wear a head thing?
No.
Okay.
I'll yell at you.
You can yell. Get out of the way.
Yeah, like to be honest, the only camera that you have to be careful with is with Ninja, basically, because with the sniper, like I see that a sniper, if you're not too tall or something, you're not gonna, like, you can cross and you're not gonna, I don't know the word for that, but yeah, the only camera that you have to be careful is with Ninja. So if you are close to Ninja, just ask Lori or whoever is in Ninja, like, are you live or something? And you're not gonna have a problem with that. But yeah, like take how many pictures you want. There's no limit on that. And like I told you before, like the full sanctuary, like have a good picture of who's preaching, people worshiping, the worship team who's singing. At the entrance, like people coming into church, saying hi, like whatever.
Let's create a list of shots that we want to do. that they have as they're learning, as they don't forget, because if you forget, it really, it hurts us, you know, in some ways. So we the stuff she does throughout the week, we wanna have these shots, and we need to capture them. And so I get it, I would forget, like, oh, I get them all, like if I had a checklist of these are the shots that we need to get every week, no matter what, I think that would help. If you help create something.
Yeah.
It's just like shooting weddings, I've done weddings where it's like, you can print out a list of, cause if you don't, it's like, oh, did I
You missed
do
it.
the mother and the grand, you know, and it's like, oh, so, yes.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta run, I gotta return to the rental before 2 o'clock, but thank you guys so much for all your hard work, I mean it, you guys are phenomenal. And so I'm excited, I really am for what God is doing and where this is headed. It really is an incredible time for what we're doing, and I'm really just, I still can't believe that we have a media team and we have cameras and we have equipment and what's being produced. It's still hard for me to wrap my head around. So thank you guys for your hard work. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you guys.
So yeah, that was basically like a couple of reminders that I wanted to talk to you guys. I don't know, like for me, I'm new doing this too. Like I didn't know how to do anything of this, and I'm learning. And one of the things that it really like inspires me is like the spirit of excellence that Pastor Joe carries, and he wants everything the best, like really. And he wants to invest in all of this. Like, you know, he's willing, like, do you need this? Okay, I'm gonna put that in the budget and we're gonna invest in those things. So like we have really good equipment, like really good, the best of the best. And I never see that before. And like in a pastor or something, like he really is. He carries so much excellence. So like seeing him doing that, it was just like, man, I think I need to be excellent in what I'm doing too. Like even if I don't know how to do it, like I'm gonna learn how to do it. So just don't take this lightly or like, okay, I'm just gonna do this on Sundays, like whatever. And I know that you're not doing that, right? But just like go, how do you say that? Above and beyond?
I'm very good at that.
Yeah, so in what you're doing. So yeah, guys, it's just that. But like really, like I really appreciate your hard work and all that, because I know that this is new for all of us. And we're doing great. It's just like a couple of details, but we're doing really, really good. And I know that it's getting better. Every time it's getting better. So yeah, it was basically that. I don't know if you guys have questions.
I have one. So I messed up last Sunday. I usually do forget these things because I'm getting so concentrated on like to make like the best quality shots. So when we dismiss kids, what moment should I run to this hallway and be ready? You know, the settings I kind of figure out from like 2,000 to 400. It's pretty easy. But like, when should I be ready? Because like, I can't capture it even if I didn't do it before. I was like, let me just learn, because you guys started like way before. And I was like, oh my God, like when? I keep on forgetting, because sometimes it's different. The music is not played. Sometimes it does it so fast. I'm talking about Pastor Joe. And I'm like, oh my God, and I'm like, stop. And it was my first time trying to do it, and I didn't do it. So how do I know when to run?
So you can come to the hallway when he, like the first time when he mentions, okay, we're gonna dismiss the kids.
Okay,
Right
so
there.
that's one.
Right there, you come to the hallway, you get ready with the camera, the ISO and all of that, and just wait for them to come.
Mhm.
Just when he mentions, we're gonna dismiss the kids. So you have enough time during that when he's praying, when we play the music and all of that, so that's the perfect time.
Okay,
And we
thank
just
you.
mention that. Okay?
Mhm. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and I don't know, there's something else to you guys.
I mean, producer wise, like the kind of shots we're doing now, like, are we doing too many ninja shots? Are we not enough focused on the past, or should we focus on them
That was
more?
my main question as the producer is like getting too many shots on Ninja and disorienting the audience, like
Okay.
making it just felt like when I did it 2 weeks ago it was too many,
Yeah.
but
So-
I wasn't really sure if that was what you guys thought. That's just what I thought.
So that was the only one that I saw that it was too many,
Mhm.
because we were having ninja and samurai.
Yeah.
So that was the only live stream that I was like, man, there was a lot of ninja shots and a lot of samurai shots.
Even I felt that.
So it was just that time. But our main focus is gonna be, of course, Pastor Joe and who's preaching, right? And ninja is just like, we're gonna use ninja when really something is happening,
Mhm.
basically, you know? So I don't know, like someone, yeah, amen or something like, so that's a good one. We can
More like a reactionary. Like
Yeah,
he says something
that's the
funny,
thing.
and then
Mhm.
you can just have that ninja shot ready when the audience laughs, swap to them, and then
Yep.
swap off.
That's the thing.
Okay.
Yep. And just like sometimes I don't know, like I like the shots where people are reading their Bibles, like when they're turning pages and all of that. I like that kind of shots, but not too many. You know, it's just like once in a while.
Okay.
One or two for service, right? Or
No, that's
that's not too much.
no, like that's
Because I didn't think I did too
Poquito.
much. The last time I was shown, like I was like 1, 2, 3, it was so many. Like that was that service when Lori was operating this semi, and I was doing the ninja. I'm like, man, I'm capturing so many people with these Bibles. Like, is it not too much?
like I don't know, like let's say I think for the I'm thinking at least 10 shots maybe. The ninja service.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I
that
think
was
so.
last, and then okay.
Yeah, I think so. Like people reading their Bibles, people laughing, people being engaged.
Altogether 10, or only the Bibles 10.
Like all together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like
10 reactions.
10 different
Ten,
reactions
gotcha.
with ninja and all that.
3 laughing, 3 Bibles.
It, like,
of course.
It depends on what the people are
Yes, what
doing.
is
Sometimes they're like, no, you're not getting any reaction, so
Yeah.
you're just gonna take a break and focus.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like it just I can't really say like we're just gonna do 10 or something.
Mhm.
No,
Yeah,
it
it
just
varies.
depends that what is happening around. So that's why you have to always be like ninja always have to what is happening? Okay,
Yeah.
this person is laughing. I would like to do that. So yeah, it's basically that. But yeah, our main focus is on Pastor Joe. So that's why we can spend more than 5 seconds with a shot of ninja or samurai or something. So that's why. Something else? I don't know. Do you guys have?
Could you send out a list of like the names of the camera and like I guess the brand if we want to look it up and learn
Okay.
more about it?
Can you do that? Yeah. Put that on my tips. And like everything is doing good with the headsets, like everyone is hearing good and all that.
Yeah, it's hard when people are, if you're talking a lot on there, so if I'm trying to communicate or, so I wouldn't say keep chatter down so you can hear the producer, so you always know what the producer is saying. That's helpful.
Okay. Yeah. That's good.
And you guys can hear me okay on the microphone, or
It was-
should I
it was-
speak up? Should I be louder,
I
or?
don't know, I just had a little trouble today, but normally.
Yeah, that's why I kept saying, did I hear you say like Maine? Like it felt like you were whispering.
It's just because I don't know how much
I know.
my voice carries.
I know, because I talk loud and Lizette can hear me,
Yeah.
but that's because I was trying to talk over other people talking and they're like, can't hear, so I felt like,
So sometimes what really helps me with that is I put the like kind of the microphone like close to my mouth.
Just no idea, I gotta
Yeah, something like that.
try to
And check every Sunday before service to put the volume up, all the volume up. Just check that every time. And yeah, put the microphone close to your mouth, and that helps. And I think that's it.
Yeah.
Right?
Excellent.
Yeah. So thank you so much, guys.
Thank
Like
you.
really, really thank you.